Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with my garage. And I have no idea what we're going to do today. There's plenty of things we could do, I just don't know what I want to tackle today. I've already emptied our junk truck. I've had a bit of a tidy up around here. Still things to tidy up. Is there anything in that one? No. That one is an empty one. For some reason we've got a pack of texture here. Need to get rid of that shelf as well. It's starting to get on my nerve. What's this? Oh! Forgot I picked that up. Another pry tool here. I'm going to put that in here. Still need to sort these shelves out as well. Put these little flexi hoses in here as well. We don't need these. I was experimenting with some wolves last night. See if I could find which one it was that this bolts to. I can't find it. I'm sure I tried all of them. Unless I'm doing something wrong. I'm probably doing something wrong. I don't know why I picked that up, because I'm not going to use... No, I'm not going to use it. I was just curious if it would fit on that. Or that. Right. Oh, there's another one. Keep these random brick. Completely forgot there was a battery up there. Are you empty? Yeah, that's another empty one. And I'm going to chuck that in the bin. Right, I'll put some spotlights on the front of this. And change the indicators to clear ones. And change the taillights. Because I actually quite like that style. There was a bit of a reason why I did that, especially on the front, because while I was playing around last night and wasn't recording, you know, the first thing I did when I logged into the game last night was paint this, because, yep, reloading did, oh, I missed a bit, did fix the spray booth. So I painted this all up, and I was driving up to the house up in the woods, got as far as the railings just up the road there, and crashed this straight into them. So I had to rebuild all the front. New outer fender, new inner fender, bumper, front panel, hood, and a tie rod. That was the only bit of suspension that got damaged. Thankfully it was just a tie rod. So I thought, you know what, I'll just change the indicators over while I'm at it. I've just noticed I've missed a spot right there. So, speaking of, we will head up there now if I can get in the truck. Preferably without crashing. Are you buckled up, Ted? Because this could be a bumpy ride. Especially as I don't know what gear I want. Oh, we're going to empty the stuff out the back of this truck as well. We've got some items to go over in the engine shop and some to go in the tyre shop. So, let's stop here. Hopefully we're not going to be in any car's way. I'd open the door, shut all the engine and everything off, and then went to open the door again. Just like I'd sat down again. Sorry about that. Just had a scratch in the back of my throat for some reason. Okay, is that a good tyre? Yep. I'm sure I stood those up. Go. A full set of alloys here. Can I actually stack these somewhere? I would like to keep at least one area nice and tidy. Okay. Doesn't mean they'll stay stacked when I next load the game. Not quite. There we go. That's close enough. We've got an odd rim here, haven't I? Yeah, let's put the odd rim up there, shall we? And a tyre. Really is starting to look like a tyre shop in here, isn't it? Oh, I've got all that space free as well. And more rims. You get your tyres and wheels checked here. There we go. That will do. Let's go and get these engine parts. Oh, that's a bad tyre. I've got to take that over. The other side, isn't it? Oh yeah, those hubcaps have got to go in there as well. Still need to tidy up in here. Actually, that's a block, isn't it? I can put that up on my shelf. There we go. We've got plenty of I4 blocks. Not much of anything else, though. So when I'm next at the junkyard, see if I can find some engines. Oh, that reminds me. There is a truck there that I bought specifically for another Will It Start. See if we can get lucky second time round. We'll go to the junkyard later and look at that. It's another NIV truck. But first, I'll head up to the old house in the woods. This is where I pranged it. Got one of those, and that sent me straight into the railings. Game's determined, isn't it? Determined to do it to me again. You ain't winning this time, game. Do it to me once, shame on you. Do it to me twice, shame on me. New twist on the old saying. I don't know why, it's always at that point though. If I now go and drive back through there, it won't do it. It's obviously loading something in, isn't it? There we go. We've got some textures on the walls now, and I've gone up another sort of half a wall, third of a wall. Really? I got stuck on that. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, not changed much. I've got the paint, whatever you want to call it. Paint, texture, brickwork. All done on the outside. Just haven't done the window frames yet. And I've actually segregated it. So we've now got the main work area, which is still quite big. And an office type area, probably storage area in here. So I've just got the roof to do. Obviously some more texture work and whatnot, and shelving and all that stuff to do. But as I've done a few buildings with a flat roof now, I want to do a peaked roof on this. Problem with those is I don't like doing, well, I do like doing those, but I don't like doing them as well because I find them to be the trickiest to get right. So we're taking shape up here at least. We need a mod that can move these bins around and leave them where we put them. Threw everything up here behind the coroner. What the? I don't remember doing that to the car. Did I? Don't know. Anyway, junkyard, I think. We'll take Ted with us because we're going to change cars. Is it just this seat you can put him in? Yeah. I was going to taxi over, but yeah, that's boring. Do a bit of driving. That turned over a bit slow, so I bet I've got a starter motor going on this one. We'll check that when we get to the junkyard. We'll go a totally different way than usual from here. I was going to roll it over. Go up the mountain this way for a change. So I've noticed many of us My Garage players seem to stick to the main routes most of the time. I don't think I've ever seen anyone come up this way. Mind you, there is a lot of hairpins this way. And that's where it brings you out at the end of this road. See that one there on the right there, that heads all the way back to the shop. Whoops. Don't take your eyes off the road, people. And then he went for a unplanned drink. Or an unplanned swim. Can you swim, Ted? No? I better keep you out of the water then. Damn, I couldn't even get into third gear going up that hill. What happened? Oh. It restarted. No, it didn't. My temperature is up, look. See how far I can freewheel it. Why are you still trying to start? I've turned the ignition off. Look, switch is off. Sorry, Ted, but I'm going to have to walk up there to go and get some coolant, because I bet we are fresh out. Yep. For some odd reason, we have no coolant. Oh, that's done some damage to the head. I don't know why we're out of coolant, though. Unless the head gasket's gone. That could be. But I've got coolant up there, so we're going for a little run. There's always something when I go driving, isn't there? Either I crash or the car breaks down. I suppose this is an object lesson that if you haven't used a vehicle for a while, you should check the oil and water. Right. And I'm going to accidentally trigger it, so I'm going to load in the junkyard now, so just bear with me for a few seconds. Yard loaded in. But first... yeah, I was actually looking for a junk wolf to use, which I've got there. And I found this, which I thought was a good candidate to see if we could get it to run. Going to need spark plugs. I'm going to need... yeah, I'll put a new fuel pump on. I'll put new ignition bits on. We'll do all of that sort of stuff. The sort of stuff that you would do if you were doing a wheels, you know, a willet run in a real car. The sort of things I see them do on YouTube. We've got an alternator on this? Well, we have. And a starter motor. I might have to pinch that for mine. Up there. And I bought this bar as well because I'm pretty certain, I'm going to have to double check, but I'm pretty certain the bar builds, the Nova, sorry, builds onto the bar. Okay, take a couple of these with us. Oh dear. I've thrown the spark plug wrench somewhere, haven't I? I was actually using it in the junkyard yesterday. That's another... I need to have a clear up down here, because that's another left. I don't need another left. I don't need a B200 door either. Don't even know why that's here, or this. Right. The spark plug wrench must be in here somewhere. That's a really large box. Whoops. That I've just flipped over. Ooh. Now, I am aware that the crankshaft is bad on that engine. Timing chain is, if we can find a timing chain. Oh, really? That appears at the junkyard? That's a bongi for the bear. I actually have that one to put on the other coronet. What's this big old door for? Jason. Ah, so the game's decided to load the cars in properly today. It wasn't doing that last night when I was playing the game. Got it set to 10 cars, but it wasn't loading 10 cars in for some reason. What we've got in here then? We have an i6. That makes a change. That's got a relatively decent block on that. Might grab the wrench and just pinch that out of there. That ain't got an engine. No engine. Is that the Coronet or the Super B? Corridor RT. I don't know how you tell the difference between the Corridor RT and the Super B. Not a clue. It's got a few spark plugs in it. You didn't have an engine, did you? No. Why is it so many of these spawning in recently with no engines? That's a very knackered engine. That one's missing. That one flashed a sneak peek at me. That one's got no engine. Right, so what do I need? I want a wrench. I've still not found the spark plug wrench. I might taxi back to oh great, no, the wrench isn't in there either. Oh, that's going to be handy. Got a pulley for our truck because it's missing off the front. What have I done with my tools? Well, under the cars are they? I haven't like. Yep, there's the wrench. There's the spark plug wrench. Awesome. Let's just taxi sign. Oh. Oh, is that what that's considered as?
Who let you in?
The bogeyman did. Right, what else needs to be loosened? Let's get the engine mounts and whatnot first, shall we? I always forget on these trucks that you can't go through this way because it's too wide. Can't headbutt your way in far enough. I don't think that... No, the head's not any good. So I'm going to take the head off of this. One of these days I will get a new mouse pad or a new mouse mat so I don't struggle like that, because that gets annoying. That really does. I thought it would be that. That's what I was trying to take off. Because believe it or not, when you remove bits like this, the engine price drops. I'm not too worried about the flywheel at the minute. Let's just pull those plugs out of the head just to see if they are good. As the i4 needs one, I'd like to give it some sort of fighting chance of firing up. Nope. We've got a bad head, so I'm not counting the chickens. We've got a drive shaft fell out there. Nope. I will buy those though. Oh, there it is. I forgot where I got up to now. See, that's got a good manifold on it. Where you gone? I had to turn it upside down just so I could get to the other alternator bolt, whichever one it is. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Totally the wrong place. Yeah, I think I'll leave that. Do I? Do I? I don't know. I can't remember what my i6 parts collection is like. We don't need this though, do we? That's bad. That ain't going to run crap. I probably would run crap. Literally. What do you keep jumping in the air like that? That just jumped out of my... What is going on with this inlet manifold? It literally just jumped out of my hand. It's just dirt. Pick that up. Well, I've got a good set of pistons, that's a good thing. I look like we've got a good crankshaft. That clutch does not look very good under there, so I might as well take all of this off. To be fair, if the clutch in there isn't very good, then I don't think I'd actually trust the pressure plate either. Oh, the clutch is good. Okay. Okay, I'll buy those then. How much is that? $597. That'll do. You didn't have an engine, did you? No. You don't have an engine? No. You don't have an engine. That's 3 cars in a row there. No engine. You don't have an engine? No. And you've got, a very knackered V8. Well, a decent transmission and a decent fuel filter on there. But I'm not interested in those. I want to know what your sparky plugs are like. Looks like there's only one this side. What are you like? Not bad, but not brilliant. I want nice plugs. Really drawing the short straw on engines lately. Oh, I found one. I got one. I'm getting excited over a bloody spark plug. Well, because I found a good one. Right. Today, on the silly things that you get excited over. Forgot this car had an engine in. I'm not going to count my chickens though, because this is a really, oh, I will have that though. That's a good coil. Maybe we could get that Niv pickup truck up and running. And then see if we can get it drivable and drive that out of the junkyard, as we wasn't able to drive the other one out. Well, the hunt paid off, because I've now got 2 out of 4 good spark plugs. You can go in my backpack. Yeah, I'm going to give the truck a fighting chance. That's bad, isn't it? Yeah, that's really bad. Come here. So I need a dizzy. I need some plug wires as well. I mean, I could, if I really wanted to, I could just bring a few bits back from the garage. I didn't want to hit me. See, this looks relatively complete and relatively straight as well for a junkyard car. I'm curious now. See if I can find those bits I need for it over here. Okay. Got that. Where are the spark plugs? There's another one. That's Ted's bongy. We'll take that to him, shall we? No, we don't need an alternator for that, do we? We've got that. Okay, so bought 2 spark plugs and I can't find said spark plugs. I found a brake hose though. Where'd they go? They had to land on here somewhere. There they are. If you're quick with the buttons, and let go of it, and hit the E button and put it straight in your backpack. Right, let's have a quick look at the suspension under this. May not be driving anywhere with that. Definitely going to need a good amount of suspension bits. Oh, excuse me. I was actually trying my best not to yawn there. Let's just see what parts we've got on this Niv before he closes. See if there's anything at all that we could salvage, because I've got a feeling we're going to need it. I would like to do the usual and just replace what's missing. We have a good shock at the front here. I'm going to get one. Just in case. It's got good wheel and tyre here. Don't think we're going to need the hub. But I will take it. Where's my wrench? There it is. This upper control arm is good. And I bet you I ain't going to get under here to get the transmission out, am I? We have got steering components, but again, I don't know if I need those. Let's open the door first. Crouch, lean in. Did I turn my head torch off? It is on, but it's not making a blind bit of difference. Ah. Good drive shaft. Both drive shafts and little wit. Oh. Transfer case is no good though, so let's just buy these before he kicks us out. Grab that as well. We've got some of our drive chain. It'd be interesting to know whether or not that differential is actually going to work in that rear axle, or if it's totally shot. Anyway, we'll pick that up. We'll go and I've lost my bongie. Where's the bongie gone? I knew there was something in my backpack that I dropped while no, don't tell me I've lost it. Rats, I think I have actually lost it. Got a nice purple engine block here. Nuts. Never mind. Let's head back to Ted Bear and get the car up and running again. That should get us back, even with a broken head. Didn't realise it was this far down. Oh, there it is. For a second there, I thought Ted had stolen the car and driven off without me. Okay, I'm back, Ted. Bit of decor on the roof. Bit concerned then. I couldn't find the hitbox. Once we've got this filled, I think I'll take this back to the house up in the woods. Only because I've got several vehicles already hanging around the garage. I'm not really fussed about spilling too much of this. As long as there's enough coolant in there to get us back. Ah, I didn't think of that, did I? What have I done with the radiator cap? Uh-oh. Did it fall through the ground? Normally I do that with it, and I take it off and I move that way with it, so it's got to be down here somewhere. Oh, I seem to have lost it. I'll find it if I stick some headlights on. Bit of extra light. But if I just... nudge the car back. Gone. It's just totally gone. Hang on. That's typical. Well, that's that idea out of the window. May not have many options, but to try and drive it as is. Or the other option is to taxi back to the garage and go and get the tow truck. I didn't drop it on the grass anywhere, did I? Ah. It's not clipped through that, has it? See anything? Nope, not a sausage. I turned it off. Now what? I'm going to risk it. Cross your fingers we get back, Ted. Or your arms, because you haven't got fingers. We're going to get up the hill backwards. Never done it backwards, so yep, get up the hills backwards. Ooh. Actually, I might take this back to the garage. On that temperature gauge. Am I going to have to shift down? Yep. This must be the most gutless i4 vehicle I currently own. This is horrible. My yellow Niv has got more get up and go in it than this. My little Niv truck. Still good for the temperature. Game is still trying to get me into the drink. Cheers for that game. And home again. Didn't put the e-brake on, did I? Never mind. Let's go to sleep and get some daylight back. I suppose with a blown head that would be rather gutless, really, wouldn't it? Sure, I clicked on that door. Close off. That on. Let's get the head pulled. Can't find the blue handled wrench. This will detach in one. Like so. I'm gonna yeah, thought the start motor had gone bad, so we'll put a new one of those on as well. Right, there's our exhaust. Need to get exhaust manifold off, and I can leave the downpipe on that as well. Took the exhaust off because it just makes things a little bit easier to handle. There we go. And the second part of the exhaust system. We didn't actually lose coolant. So they do work with the caps off. Good to know. Even the fuel pump's gone bad. Look at that. Really not sure. Well, we know a car can run with a bad fuel pump then and a bad head. Hey, need to go through the side of the engine for this. But at least the coil and everything is okay. That's the bad part. I don't know how much faith I'll have in those spark plugs. We'll find out in a minute. Might just be better off going to grab a box of new ones. Just realised we're going to lose coolant again. But I've got to take the water pump off. Because it bolts to the head. Which means I can get hold of it. Coolant's going to drain out of it. Right, so we need, hang on. Okay, timing chain is good. Camshaft is still good. Now, did I damage just the head? Is the head gasket also blown? That's what caused our coolant to disappear in the first place. Did we damage any pistons? All those questions will be answered in a moment. Head gasket and pistons are fine. Did we lose coolant because the head went bad then? Crankshaft is okay. While we are in here doing said repairs, let's get this off. As well, because we need start motor, head, and spark plugs. They actually all look okay to me. So I think I will just grab spark plug tool. I'll try and get those out there. All engines need I4, don't I? Engine! Probably got a head in the engine workshop, but never mind. Start my... Oh, fuel pump. That was the other thing. There we go, and there we go. Quick and easy repair, really, isn't it? Well, I say quick and easy. It wouldn't be this quick in real life. This would be several hours of work to do this. Now you'd put the timing. I know it's called a timing chain, but yeah, it looks more like the timing belt, which some vehicles do use. Planning to head into town this afternoon. I might see if I can find a mouse pad from somewhere. It's getting so worn, that's why it's so jerky. Trying to do all of these fine little movements is a bit tricky with it. Right, fuel pump. Oh, it's still in my backpack. While we're this side though, let's get this on. Oil pan's still looking good. I'm gonna check oil as well when I get this on. Well, actually, let's put the sparky plugs in. Try and pick them up now, because you can only pick these up when you've got the tool set to loose. For some reason you can't when it's set to tight. So instead of keep putting the tool down and keep switching it, let's just get all four in first. Make life a bit easier for us. There we go, it's the last one. Switch the tool over, bolt these on, get the fuel pump on, get the plug wires on. I have forgotten one thing. where I threw the bloody spanner. I forgot one thing on the other side of the engine. Anyone notice? It's a rather important component for the cooling system. Yep, let's get that on. Now we can do the exhaust components and stuff. Get our intake manifold on. Exhaust. And I do believe my job done, maybe? Trying to get in the right position to get to the exhaust flange. Well, I mean, let's just have a quick check of suspensions and whatnot. Tyres fine, that's all fine. Yeah, that's all fine. So it was just the head that went for some reason. Did you sabotage it, Ted? Is that why it broke? Okay, check the bad parts up on there. Fixed. Says I, who hasn't even tried to start it yet to make sure it does still start. I don't know where my blue handled wrench went. Let's get this put up here out of the way as well. Yeah, I've got that lot stack up there now. I think I went a bit OTT with that, don't you? I have just heard one hell of a bang outside. To the point that actually scared the birds out of the trees. And this wasn't like a bang where it's like a vehicle or something collided with something. This was a explosion type bang. Wow. Well, there's nothing serious. Right then, we'll fire this up actually. Now that I have no idea what's going on here, but my my bar up at the house did that, didn't it? And I had to reload the game, and it was fine after that. There's a little bit of a bug somewhere in the game that's causing that. Is it going to do it if I zoomed in? Yes. Okay. Will it still do it if I'm sitting down? Okay. Right. That's all up and running again. I do believe the radiator cap will respawn on there when I reload the game. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here, guys. So thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. It's every time I end the video I stretch. While I'm trying to, you know, end out the video. What is going on with my rear suspension? Oh, I'll look at that later. Just notice that it's sort of dragging on the floor. Anyway, as I was saying, hit the like button if you like the video, dislike button if you dislike the video, subscribe for more content, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!